Cooking with plants, vegan made easy.
Hi everyone, it's Anja from Cooking with Plants, and today I'm making a cheetah's pea and mushroom risotto. So let's get started. So for the risotto, I'm going to be using a non-stick fry pan, just so I can avoid using any added oils. And I'm just going to put that onto a medium to high heat to start with. And just while that pan's heating up, I've got 1.5 tablespoons of corn flour or cornstarch that I've put into a screw top jar. And I'm just going to add in 1 cup of plant-based milk. So you can use any milk that you like for this, whether it's rice milk, oat milk, almond milk or soy milk, totally up to you. And then just give that a really good shake up just to make sure that that flour is really well blended into the liquid. Now that this pan's nice and heated, I'm going to add a small onion that I've sliced up. So if you prefer chopped onion, if you prefer that texture, just chop it by all means. I just like to have it in the strips to add nice texture into the end risotto. So just give that a stir through. And if you find that it does start to stick, you can always add just a teaspoon of water to it as well, just to loosen it off. But we do want it to caramelise a little bit, so that is smelling so good already. There's just nothing like the smell of cooking onions. It's delicious. Okay, so now that this is nice and browned, I've got 3 large portobello mushrooms that I've sliced up, and I've kept it fairly chunky. I just like that nice texture at the end. And just place that in. I'm not adding any extra liquid to this because the mushrooms will release some liquid of their own as well. So just give those a bit of a stir through. Okay, so that's been going for about half a minute or so. Now I'm going to add in some frozen peas. So I've got 1 cup's worth here. And again, just give that a stir through. And you'll find that the liquid from the peas releases the stickiness of the onions and just releases all those flavours. And it smells so delicious. Okay, so next I'm adding 1 tablespoon of mixed Italian herbs, and for the saltiness in this I'm using half a teaspoon of coarse Celtic sea salt and half a teaspoon of some vegetable stock powder. But you could use all vegetable stock powder if you prefer, or just use more of the coarse Celtic sea salt. Totally up to you how salty you want this mixture. And then just give this another good stir through, just to really combine all those flavours as I give myself a risotto facial. It just smells so good. Yum. Now, to make this a cheetah's risotto, I've actually got some rice that's been sitting in the fridge, so this is pre-cooked. And it just makes it so easy to make this at the end of a day if you're coming home from work and you don't have much time, or you want a quick lunch or a quick dinner. I've just added 1 cup of that, but you could add more depending on how much of the rice you want through your risotto. I'll just give that another stir through just to heat that rice through, because it has been sitting in the fridge like I said, so I do want it to warm up. Okay, I'm just going to turn the heat down to a low to medium. And then add the cornstarch and plant milk mixture from earlier. Remember, you can print this recipe off my website at CookingWithPlants.com. I have all my recipes on there, so they're easy to access, and you can read what all the ingredients are. Okay. And again, just mix this through. And this is what will make it super rich and creamy. Now what I like to do is just turn the heat off and let this sit on the residual heat for about 5 minutes or so, and then it's ready to eat. And like I said, it smells so good. It's making me so hungry. I don't even know if I can wait the 5 minutes now. So I'll just turn this heat off and then just let it sit. If you wanted to, you could even put a lid on this just to let it steam and cook a little bit further. And I also like to add just some freshly cracked pepper at the end. So this is to taste. And if you find that you do want a little bit more saltiness, just add some salt in at this stage as well, just to taste. And then one last stir through, and this is ready to go. So this is just so much better than waiting for a risotto to cook for hours, and give yourself RSI with stirring non-stop for an hour as well. So I'll just get a spoon for the taste test. Some of this from the middle, it's super hot. Yum. It's so tasty, so quick and easy to make. You have to give this a try. This is one of my all-time favourite meals. Packed full of nutrition, really easy to make. Share this with your family and friends. I'm sure they will love it. And let me know what you think. Join me on Facebook at CookingWithPlants.com, or even leave me some feedback on my website at CookingWithPlants.com. And don't forget to subscribe. I put out 2 new recipes each and every week, and I look forward to seeing you for the next one. Bye for now. Umbo.